Air travel. It can be uncomfortable, annoying, and sometimes downright terrifying. As the late Buddy Holly once put it, oh f***. We're all familiar with the many inconveniences and potential perils of flying. And tonight, radio and television personality Kerri Kasem tells us an air travel tale that is sure to horrify you.
About 10 years ago, I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he was a pilot. So he had like 11 pilot licenses, like glider, pilot, single engine, multi-engine, all these different licenses. So I'm trusting him. I get into this little plane. It's a build-it-yourself plane. It's an RV4, if you know what that is. And it's got this canopy, so you can see the entire like sky. It's just glass. And he's sitting in front, I'm sitting in back, and we're coming back from one of our trips from Las Vegas. And we're flying over what looks like sand and sand dunes, and we're in the Palmdale, Lancaster area. And all of a sudden, the engine stops. And I say, Troy, and he says, give me a minute. I give him a minute. Can't get the engine on. I hear him trying to switch the engine on. And I said, Troy, and he goes, Mayday, Mayday. So I'm like, okay, we're having a problem. So he's calling in Mayday, Mayday, you know, there's no engine, and he's like, look for a place to land. So we're looking around, and it's desert. It's completely like filled with sand. So he knows how to keep this plane up. We're riding on thermals, which is like cold and warm air. It's keeping it up. It's a very light plane, thank God. And he says, I think I see something. And I'm looking, and I see it too. I said, Troy, that's water. It's dark. It looks like a little river. It doesn't look like a street. He says, no, it's a street. It's gotta be a street. We're flying towards this thing, slowly going down. And all of a sudden, a truck starts coming towards us. This is no joke. We're trying to land, and there's a truck heading towards us. And I just sit very quietly. Like, this is it for me. We're done. And we literally, this is the plane, this is the truck. And we land. The guy turns his truck sideways like a movie. He's in overalls with kind of like a beard, and he gets out, we pop the thing, and he's standing there with his hands on his hips. He's like, did I see that? Did I see that? Like looking at him. And all of a sudden we hear these fire trucks, these engines, these sirens, and the ambulances, and I mean, it's just like this huge caravan of, you know, first responders, and they get to us and we're okay. But you know, that's something I really should have been scared, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't horrified. Sorry.